What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to part 2 of LKTM's transcript reads. Today's portion is going to be Alejandro Guerrero. Before we get going, I just want to take a moment to shout out brother Abdul Rahim. Thank you, brother, for the $20 Cash App donation. Everybody clap that up. Thank you so much. It's brothers like yourself, sisters to similar acumen and mindset that really helped me stay going. So thank you guys. Appreciate that big time. If you guys want to follow suit, contributions to this channel can be made via PayPal, Cash App. Definitely one thing that you can do, and probably the biggest thing that you can do, is simply just hit the like button, feel me? So thank you guys so much. Let's get into it. Shout out to all you guys that are here though. You know, still through the monotony, still on this marathon. You know, just like Nip said, if they down me, you better ride for me, man. And everybody that's here right now, y'all are still the riders. So let's go, fam. Let's get it. Part 2.
Juicerocc beats.
Bitch. Marathon shit. Young rich nigga shit. 10 rack of show shit. 10 racks, you know, that's what I mean. Check me out, look. She know my ex bitch. She thinks she got next. She fucked the gagger niggas, throw that pussy off deck. She ain't no real bitch. That's why she talk shit. She been a hoe since middle school. Why she ain't got shit? She ain't the home girl. She always...
Miss Annalie Roca, your first witness. Mr. McKinney, the people call Mr. Alejandro Guerrero. Mrs. Annalie Roca, and Mr. Sergeant at Arms, if you would please call Mr. Alejandro Guerrero. The witness entered the grand jury hearing room. Miss Annalie Roca, sir, if you'll stand next to that flag, you're going to raise your right hand and you're going to face the foreperson right there, and she's going to swear you in. Alejandro Guerrero, called as a witness before the grand jury of the County of Los Angeles, was sworn and testified as follows. The foreperson, do you solemnly state that the evidence you shall give in this matter now pending before the grand jury of the County of Los Angeles shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Yes, I do. Miss Roca, thank you so much. Go ahead and take that seat. Good morning. Good morning. Can you adjust that microphone? You can pull it towards you so you can speak directly into the microphone. Okay. Did you leave your cell phone outside? Yes. Do you have any recording devices on you? No. Please tell us your full name and then spell your full name for the record. My full name's Alejandro Guerrero. Alejandro is spelled A-L-E-J-A-N-D-R-O. Guerrero, it's G-U-E-R-R-E-R-O. Thank you. Madam Foreperson, with your permission, may Mr. McKinney proceed? The foreperson, yes. Examination by Mr. McKinney. Good morning. Good morning, sir. Please tell us your occupation. Good morning. Police officer for the Los Angeles Police Department. How long have you been a peace officer? I've been a police officer approximately 5 years. What was your assignment on March 31st, 2019? I was working 77th Division Patrol. Were you working alone or with someone? I was working with somebody, my partner, Officer Yapez. Were you the driver or the passenger officer? I was a driver officer. Miss Annalie Roca, can you spell your partner's name, please? It's Yapez, spelled Y-E-P-E-Z. First name? It's Ronaldo. It's R-E-Y-N-A-L-D-O. Thank you so much. Go ahead. By Mr. McKinney. Did you and your partner go to the area of 3420 Slauson Avenue? Yes. Approximately what time did you go to that area on that day? We received a radio call of a shooting. It was approximately at 1520 hours. 1520 is what time? 3:20 in the afternoon. Why did... Okay, you went to that area because you got a call of a shooting? Yes, sir. Calling your attention to grand jury exhibit number 4, Miss Annalie Roca. And Madam Foreperson, if you could please raise the monitor for the witness. Perfect. Mr. McKinney, Do you recognize the area shown on this exhibit? Yes, sir. How do you recognize it? That's the location where the shooting occurred. Is that the area you went to that afternoon? Yes, sir. It's 3420 West Slauson Avenue. And tell us what you did and what you saw when you first arrived. So we were the primary unit that received the ADW shooting call. So we were, I don't know if there's like a, you want a pointer? Yeah. Can I get like a pointer? Okay. Now, you don't have to point this at the screen. Okay. So top button, just hold it. No, the other way. Sorry. So press it and then you'll figure out how to use it. Okay. So we were the first unit responding on scene. So right there where I'm pointing at, that's where we initially parked. Me and my partner exited our vehicles. You hit a different button. Sorry. We exited our vehicles and we walked in that direction, like right there. And we initially saw 3 victims of a shooting. We tried to get Miss Annalie Roca. I'm sorry, officer. If you could just tell us what you saw. Okay. You're saying we, the royal we. But you, if you can just testify as to what you saw. Okay, so right there, I exited my vehicle. As I walked in that direction, I saw 3 people that were struck by gunshots. After I noticed that, the 3 victims, we called for paramedics to get there on scene, and I advised my partner to try to get witness statements, and I requested additional units pretty much to close down the crime scene and close traffic. Mr. McKinney, okay, let me show you another exhibit. This will be grand jury exhibit number 6. Do you recognize the person standing there in the pink shirt? There's also an inset photo identifying him as Shermy Villanueva. Did you see that person there that day? Yes, he was one of the victims that got hit. In this photo, the larger photo, a photo from the scene. Yes, sir. And let me show you another exhibit. This is grand jury exhibit number 7. Do you recognize what's shown in this exhibit? Yes, that is initially when I spoke to him and asked him if he had been struck. Okay, that's the same person then from the previous exhibit in... Yes, sir. In the pink shirt. Yes. Now, my question is, did you see him that day? At scene, yes. Did you talk to him briefly? Just briefly. And did he, go ahead, which was, like I mentioned, I just asked him if he had been struck by gunfire, and that was it. Okay, and after you asked him that question, did he show you these injuries? Yes. Okay, did he mention anything to you about a bullet or the bullet that struck him? Do you recall? I don't remember. Alright, how long were you at scene that day? I was there a few hours. Did you see any other obvious victims? From the initial 3 victims that I saw, nobody else. Let me go back to grand jury exhibit 4. Other than the man in the pink shirt, did you see any other people who appeared to be injured? 2 other victims. Okay, where were they? The man in the pink shirt, he was the middle one, so I want to say just west of him. The person next to him, victim number 1, he was lying on the ground, and on the other side of the man with the pink shirt, there was another victim on the ground, and he appeared to be struck too. Okay, and were they in the area where I put the cursor? Yes. Did you talk to them at all? It was just brief. I spoke to 2 of the victims and pretty much just asked them, where did he get hit, and just letting them know that the paramedics were already en route. Okay, you said you spoke to 2 victims? So that one would be the man in the pink shirt, correct? Yes. And the other 2, did you know one of those 2 individuals prior to that day? I recognized him. Okay. Who he was. Of the other 2 men, which one did you speak to? It was the one on the left. I didn't get his name, but he was facing down, and he appeared to get struck in the back, like in the lower back. So I just asked him, where did he get hit? And that's when he told me, like in the lower back. And like I said, I told him that the paramedics were en route. The 3rd victim then, the person that you had heard of was Nipsey Hussle, correct? Yes, sir. Did he appear to be the most seriously injured? Yes, sir. Did you talk to him at all? From when I got there, no. When you got there, were there people around him appearing to try to resuscitate him or provide first aid? Yes, sir. Alright, thank you. No further questions. Mrs. Annalie Roca, can you please put on the record where your cursor is, Mr. McKinney? Mr. McKinney, Yes, the cursor is, based on the last question, positioned about 2 car lengths from the front door of the Marathon store towards in the front of what's labeled as the tax and insurance business, Mrs. Roca. And if you're counting there are 2 rows of cars. If you're counting the top row from left to right, it's right at the back of car number 7. Is that correct? Yes. And officer, you said that you entered and you said right there. Right there. Did you mean that you entered that facility off of Slauson? Yes. And so we entered off of Slauson and we parked our vehicle right there, Mrs. Roca. And right there is just right in you're probably about 2 car lengths in, and your cursor indicating where you were is next to a white car. Is that correct? Actually, in between 2 white colored cars. Yes, like in the initial driveway. Okay, of the parking lot. Thank you. Any additional questions? Mr. McKinney. No. Mrs. Roca. Grand jurors, if you have a question for this witness, please raise your hand so the sergeant at arms can collect it. There's a pause in the proceedings. Mrs. Roca. This is a grand juror question. Which of the victims did you approach first? It was Nipsey. Any additional questions from any grand jurors? Okay, Madam Foreperson, if you would please lower the monitor, and then you're going to admonish the witness, the foreperson. Before you leave, please listen carefully to what I'm going to say to you now. You are admonished not to reveal to any person, except as directed by the court, what questions were asked or what responses were given, or any other matters concerning the nature or subject of the grand jury's investigation which you learned during your appearance before the grand jury, unless and until such time as the transcript of this grand jury proceeding is made public. I wish to advise you that a violation of this order can be the basis of a contempt of court charge against you. Do you understand this admonition? Yes, Miss Annalie Roca. Thank you, officer. You're excused. The witness exited the grand jury hearing room. Miss Annalie Roca. Your next witness, Mr. McKinney. The people call Herman Douglas. The witness entered the grand jury hearing room. And there we have it, family. That is part 2 of the grand jury testimony reads. I'll see you guys shortly. I'm going to try to pump out, I don't know. I'm going to try to get a lot of these out. So I would say definitely I'll get one read out every day. I'll try to just get through this whole thing, and then we can do some cross comparisons. But I would love to hear from you guys. Tonight, what time did I say? 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. So that would be 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll be live on the LKTM live page. I'll put the link for that at the end of this video, right underneath of this somewhere, and then like right over there will be a link for you where you can subscribe. But yeah, come on over, let's talk about this stuff. Jump in the comments, let me know what you guys see, hear, or just think about this testimony. There's not a whole lot in this one, I know, but there definitely will be a lot for us to discuss in the coming testimonies and the further transcript reads. So again, thank you all for being here. You guys are on the marathon for real. Everybody that's still watching information or quote unquote content that's pertaining to this man right here, Nip Hussle the Great, pat yourselves on the back, clap it up for yourselves. You guys are the marathon runners. You guys are the riders that Nip was talking about when he said they down me. Y'all better ride for me, man.
How they play?
Oh yeah.
Niggas was tweeting me, Hussle, be careful, man. Your plane gonna go down. I say, you niggas better ride for me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So salute, hats off to you all for still being here. Appreciate that. I love the fuck out of that. Y'all don't understand how much this shit means to me. I think, let me not say that. That sounds disrespectful. But y'all know this has like been my everything, and getting justice in this case and the information out. It's one of the most important things in the world to me. So thank you guys for being here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Long live Nip Hussle the Great. The motherfucking marathon continues. Go wash your dirty asses. As always, I love y'all. It's the son of Shamsuddin. It's true.
JuiceRoccBeats.
Bitch. Marathon shit. Young rich nigga shit. 10 rack of show shit. 10 racks, you know, that's what I mean. Check me out, look. She know my ex bitch. She thinks she got next. She fucked a gang of niggas, throw that pussy off deck. She ain't no real bitch, that's why she talk shit. She been a hoe since middle school, why she ain't got shit. She ain't the home girl, she always getting pumped. She ain't a stripper, she just hit the club and get drunk. That bitch a bill head, she looking sick, huh? I heard she got an STD, don't get your dick sucked. That ain't her boyfriend, she getting pimped, huh? Cause she can't never keep a man, she always getting dumped. She got her heart broke when she was real young. That hoochie special ed, bro, I'm talking real dumb. Don't gotta holla at her, she gonna approach you. She got her Kelly checking, now she thinks she's so cute. Them ain't her red bottoms, she wore clothes too. But I ain't mad at you bitches, that's what hoes do. That's what these souls do. That's what these souls do. That's what these souls do. But we not mad at you bitches, that's what hoes do. That's what these souls do. That's what these souls do. That's what these souls do. We not mad at you bitches, that's what hoes do.
She fuck on me, then fuck the crew, that's what these hoes do. Young nigga, you would've swapped from the old school. Them last week bitches, man, them bitches old news. She let me hit, and the only thing she got was soul food. This ain't Halloween, girl, it ain't no tricking me. We eat for free, cause I took your bitch EBT. Gave her the D, and then she run and told her homegirls. Then next week she found out I fucked her homegirls. She said, give me, so I gave that bitch my cock to suck. The dick was good, so now she at my house popping up. I got a bitch named Shelly, that bitch hella messy. And she fuck like it's a sport, she should win an SP. Whole bitches always got more than one nigga to fuck. Whole bitches can't wait till the first of the month. It's so true, yeah, bro, that's what these hoes do. She let me in, the only thing she got was soul food.
That's what these souls go. That's what these souls go. That's what these souls go. But we not mad at you bitches, that's what hoes do. That's what these souls go. That's what these souls go. That's what these souls do. We not mad at you bitches, that's what hoes go. Shout out to Pusha Inc. I'm yelling TMC. One time for Blue Division, Top Dog, and AOB. We had our differences, but they got handled in the street. So I'm gon' keep it hood and shout the homies from Unique. That's Willie Lynch shit. They want a sort of beef, but it's enough money in this shit for a sort of eat. We got them clubs going, we got them streets going, we got that world star hip hop and MTV going. And yeah, we lost it for a sec, but now we repoint. I took a trip out to Manhattan, out of East knowing. When I'm at ATL, I'm hollering duct tape. Ricardo Alley, boy, and black, them niggas nothing fake. I think I'm DJ Khaled, Ricky Ross. That we the best MMG shit screaming, bitch, I'm a boss. I started on the block, got the truck on my old school. Still I ain't mad at my haters, that's what hoes do. That's what these souls go. That's what these souls go. That's what these souls go. But we not mad at you bitches, that's what hoes do. That's what these souls do. That's what these souls do. That's what these souls do. But we not mad at you bitches, that's what hoes do.
JuiceRoccBeats.